Hello guys, good day. Wherever you are, is the eBitcoinicsTV. And as usual, it's 3 minutes daily. And as we indicated, we ain't gonna be releasing 3 minutes daily in this busy month, June or May, because of the Islamic month of Ramadan fasting. There are a lot of things that people are busy with and stuff like that. But at the end of the week, we have to release to you a weekly overview. What happened? Things that are happening, what people are saying, what was trending, and we discuss some of these things. And you're not left behind. I'm going to share my screen and stuff like that. But I think although it's also interesting news that happened, and now right now the price of cryptocurrencies are doing something like this, sinking. So down, a whole lot of people are almost giving up, and they're like, "Oh my, the market is crashing." Somebody calls you, "Hey, I've lost a blah." Hey, nobody's losing anything. Just relax, okay? Relax. Because, for example, let's say those of you that got involved with cryptocurrencies last year, you are still in profit because as at that time, the price of Bitcoin was selling for maybe less than $1,200. So even the price of Bitcoin today should go to 4,000 or 3,000 or 2,000. You're still in profit, so be there. But to those of you that just got started body so high and maybe the price is coming down and you're so feeling bad about this and all that, hey, I just have some motivation for you. Relax. This is very normal. It's going to rebound and you're going to experience the market as you need it to be. You just don't need to worry and all that. It's just supposed to be a part of the trend. It's supposed to be 3 minutes daily, but over the weekend, the overview, we have to discuss some of the things that happen. So we cannot do 3 minutes. So you have to pardon or forgive me, because we're going to do more than 3 minutes for you to enjoy what you're doing. And oh gosh, guys, something is happening that I'm not happy with. Now, somebody sent an article and it's like, hey, you see those your Bitcoin stuffs you're talking about now? A boy got kidnapped in South Africa and they are requesting for Bitcoin ransom. And I was like, hey, bro, this is not the first time somebody has been kidnapped. And they've been using cash, other means to move around to get their businesses done. So you can't tell me it is Bitcoin that is causing all this. It's too bad. Yes, we all know. But the fact that the person is actually requesting for BTC or trying to choice out for BTC doesn't mean it's Bitcoin that is causing this or cryptocurrencies that are causing this. Of course, it becomes an easy way of payment or whatever. We ask God to guide those that are into that. But you cannot just target around a whole an entire technology. And also that there are stuff that are popping around with actually the Chinese government. These guys, I love them so much because they are a massive economy for every business sector. And whenever they come out with something, I want to talk about it. So let me just go share my screen and we see how best we can see, because we have to let you see what is trending and what is happening. Today's date is actually 28th. So I think just yesterday on Sunday, today, sorry, today's Sunday, I think, this is what came out, and it's like a 17th century mansion is being auctioned off on a blockchain. And this is something that calls your attention. Hey, it is not just a transfer of a couple of dollars or worth of value, but it is just something that a complete mansion, okay? And somebody is trying to use the blockchain technology to auction off this building and all that. If I read the article, it says, announced on Friday, Beverly Hills real estate brokerage Hilton and Highland is partnering with blockchain startup Propi to auction the Palazzetto inside the Palazzo Albertonio Spinola, a mansion built between 1580 and 1669. I wonder how much they want to sell this mansion or auction it off. But at the end of the day, it's auction. Their buyers will have to determine how much they're willing to pay for. This means blockchain is something. Why are people trying to migrate and use the blockchain technology just to blah, stuff like that? And also not forgetting the latest Bitcoin scam that happened, demanding crypto to return loss of dog and stuff like that. Hey, I catch your dog and I'm like, hey, pay me Bitcoin and all that. God, we should just, and as I said, this one was an interview that the news team actually interviewed me personally, and I was trying to tell them my mind with what's happening to the market, the bear season and all that. And I stated that what one needs to know, what one needs to do in a bear season depends on how the person understands cryptocurrencies, how he is involved, he or she is involved, whether the person is mining, trading, owns some crypto businesses, or maybe any business that are accept cryptocurrency. And last is plans for getting involved. If your plan was short-term, long-term, that will also determine how you're going to actually react with something like this. And then I went on to say, no one loses anything in the bear season unless you probably sell your coins. For example, the price is going down and I decide not to sell my coins. What have I lost? Nothing. If I lose down low, then it means I've lost. So you have to be patient. cryptocurrencies come to a lot of patience. You can't just see somebody doing good and you think it is magically happening. No, it is because the person is having patience. You know, every trade is 99% patience and 1% action or luck. Because if you don't have patience, you cannot do anything and all that. And then I said that don't forget that the number of coins we are holding remains the same. The only thing that we literally lose is the fiat worth, which basically means nothing much. And when I say people, they're like, what is wrong with this boy? Why would you say that fiat? No, we are not doing fiat. We want to live in a dream where someday you wake up and you're like, I want to buy this house. I want to buy this car. I want to buy this computer. I want to buy this phone with X number of Bitcoins or maybe 1 Bitcoin. That is the dream we're living. We don't want to do anything fiat or whatever. No, that's not what we're looking at and all that. And then traders, on the other hand, loses if they happen to trade against Bitcoin against other alts. For example, you have 1 Bitcoin and you are showing a trade and you bought some maybe Ethereum and Ethereum went down further and your 1 Bitcoin now equals to 0.9 Bitcoin. That is how how huge you lose. But if you keep your Bitcoins and you still have your Bitcoins, nothing keeps you down and all that. And they asked me if there are solutions, and I was like, hey, there are already lots of solutions, especially for those business owners. Technologies like Theta, where you can hedge your coins against an X number of USD, blah, and you keep it. Those of you that are so much interested in dollar, no, we would rather hedge our funds against Bitcoin rather than to be doing things that has to do with stuff like that. And then also this also came up, the Russian bank deputy governor, blockchain still needs to mature. He's saying, I don't know what reasons he had seen, and they are saying that blockchain still needs to mature. What sort of maturity we are actually waiting on? And there are some interesting news over here. The Chinese news, of course, the Chinese city to use blockchain to fight tax evasion. Why do you think a nation like China would vote for blockchain to fight tax evasion? See, blockchain is so amazing and is 100% transparent. So any information or data that enters the blockchain, you cannot do anything about it. You cannot alter it. You cannot change anything, and it means it is there for good. So if somebody has not paid his tax, the system will be able to identify all the non-taxpayers and all the active taxpayers, and this is going to make it much more easier for them. And then it says that I think according to Tencent CEO and chairman of the board, the Intelligent Tax Lab is already working on a new digital invoice based on blockchain technology and a legally valid digital receipt that serves as proof of purchase for goods and services. The blockchain-based solution will be the first product incubated at the lab, he added. So why do you think the Chinese government is going on blockchain? Or they allow blockchain, but they Bitcoin and stuff like that? It's just so funny, but it's just a massive news. Seeing people creating lots of use cases for blockchain and all that. And then spending Bitcoin in Europe is now getting easier thanks to Rex and Pay to Matt. What is happening? They are giving out solution. And if you look at this, holders have reason to be careful. Slowly but surely, it's becoming easier to spend Bitcoin, Bitcash, and a range of other cryptos throughout the continent. With payment services like Rex and Wirex and Pay to Matt leading the charge, it's now possible to spend Bitcoin in hundreds of restaurants and stores throughout Eastern Europe, as well as anywhere that accepts Visa in the whole of mainland Europe and the UK. Massive news here. Yes, who says crypto no day? This is just go massive. And the bad news that I had were the 13-year-old Bitcoin, 13-year-old guy being kidnapped, and they are actually asking for Bitcoin in return. And we asked God to actually rectify the affairs of the criminals and let them change, stuff like that is just so bad. And then also in South Africa again, the central bank is saying now it's no longer cryptocurrencies. We call them cyber token. Whether it is cyber tokens, whether it is cryptocurrencies or whatever, it is still crypto as we know. You can come out with your name, but it does not mean it is whatever you're saying. And then lastly, we have in Norway and England, they contemplate central bank issued cryptocurrencies. And I don't understand why now the banks, the central bank, the government are coming out with their own related blockchain, cryptocurrencies. I don't know, but it's just too good to be true. But it's just, this an example of a cryptocurrencies use cases, and it's giving out a solution. If it works, we thank God for that, and it's still going to continue to work until we see what sort of news will be popping out this week as well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, tv.eBitcoinics.com. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook at eBitcoinics, and sign up on our website for our newsletter, and never be missed out on any upcoming news or trend that hits the industry. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, I'll see you next week, God willing.